The Fort Lee Bridgemen are on the ball. Apologies for some of the technical difficulties. If you're just joining us 5 minutes in, Paramus with the goal from Catherine McCherry. It's been a lot of pressure today from Paramus, and as I say that, they're on the counter again. Here comes McDermott. McDermott to the edge of the box. Gets turned around. Great job keeping that ball in. Still a chance. And a great job by Lucia Koretsky putting that ball out of play. An early injury for Fort Lee, as it was Joel Park that had to come out, and there is a ball that went out of play, so a goal kick coming up. The visiting Paramus Spartans 3-1 to start this season, and they have had a very good start to today. The Fort Lee Bridgemen coming into this game were 2-1. You're watching Fort Lee Bridgemen on the Fort Lee Bridgemen Athletics YouTube page. This is a presentation to girls soccer, as there's another Fort Lee player down. We'll bring in a substitution for Fort Lee. That is number 9, Natasha Pearl, the senior defender that comes in. This ball bouncing around. It will be settled by Leah DeStefano for the visiting Spartans. Gives it up to Danielle Mullins. And a nice ball over the top. Referee says onside. See what the Spartans can do with this chance. Ball in, and a bouncing ball off of Gianna McDermott, and it's 2-0. Just about 12 minutes into this one. A really nice cross in, and don't know if McDermott meant to do that, but what matters is the ball found the back of the net, and it's 2-0. As it will be Avery Sayal that gets us back underway for Fort Lee. This ball turned over. See what Fort Lee can do defensively on this chance, as that ball is once again towards McDermott. McDermott into the box. McDermott shot, and that's wide. Almost 2 goals in 1 minute for Gianna McDermott. As right now, Fort Lee is just trying to survive the early part of this game. A nice 10 a.m. kickoff here in Fort Lee, New Jersey. A beautiful day. Just about mid-70s right now for this morning kickoff. I'm Charlie Brooks bringing you today's game, as Fort Lee has a chance on the counter. And it was Haley Sayed that just had a little bit of a poor touch, and it goes the other way. A lot of long balls over the top by this Spartans offense have been working, as this ball just bouncing around. Still a chance maybe, and a free kick coming up for Fort Lee. We are here at the Dr. Allen W. Sugarman Sports Complex for this morning game. Head coach Cal Pagano for Fort Lee going up against head coach of the Spartans, Justin DeFeo. As that ball is turned over in midfield. That was Alexa Castro who was on it for Fort Lee, as once again the Spartans coming at Fort Lee defensively, and that ball bounces around. Still a chance, a shot saved, rebound saved. A double save for Farron in net for Fort Lee. Keeps it 2-0. On the counter. And it was Haley and Avery Sayo trying to link up with each other, just could not. Coming again, one of the goal scorers is Catherine Macheri. Ball into the box, across, and cleared away for a corner kick. Two subs being readied, one for each team. As the referees wave them both on, it will be a couple of early subs, so we'll see how they each can adapt. It's 3 subs already brought in for Fort Lee, couple due to injuries. As this ball comes in, and a goal! Second goal of the game for McDermott off of the corner kick, and it's early 3-0 with 25 minutes left in this first half. As Paramus will get a double sub ready at the stoppage. Referees will allow them both to come on as Mock and McDermott will come off. So a couple goals for McDermott, and she'll get a break as Haley Seo's on the ball looking for Avery Seo. Instead, she goes to Castro. Castro still on it, trying to bounce it off a defender. Castro will eventually win the free kick. Alexa Castro, the freshman midfielder. Olivia Kraut, nice header by Avery Seo. Seo with the shot. And that will trickle into the hands of Alexis Bucola, who has her first real action of this game. Ball booted way up field. Nice job there. As once again, maybe a chance for Fort Lee, but they overrun the ball. Here comes the visitors again. Just couldn't find the foot of Kristen Afakan, who is on. And a free kick going Fort Lee's way. So 3 early goals, the difference so far. And we'll see just how Fort Lee responds after that last goal. Nice throw in towards Castro. Castro, a little push in the back, not called. And she retains possession, but actually turns it over. First touch for Afakan. Goes to the far sideline for Pluchino, who does keep it in. Pluchino's cross, bouncing around, and it's Fearon that jumps on top of it before Riley Bopp could take a shot. Once again, Spartans running at this Bridgman defense, but unsuccessful that time with Bopp. Almost a really nice ball there, but good job by Danielle Mullins getting back. So this ball staying in possession with Mullins. Looking for a teammate. Now she does give it up. Through ball is offsides. Now it's Shannon Mullins trying to find a teammate. Just didn't hold up the run though. As another sub is getting ready for the hosts. But they will wait until the next stoppage of play, not ready for it now. This ball looking for Pluchino. Still bouncing around. Finally settling is to Stefano. And nice ball in. See what the visitors can do, but a nice job before Afican could get a shot off by this Fort Lee defense again. They've definitely built into this game as there's a turnover by the goalkeeper just trying to run it out to Lacey Barrich. Pluchino takes it off of Barrich. And a really nice job by Castro there. But couldn't keep it in play. And that was a foul. So already a dead ball goal scored by the visiting Paramus Spartans off of a corner. Let's see what they can do off this dead ball free kick. As Alyssa Puentes stands over it. Ball into the box. And Fearon eventually takes it down. Really nice job by the sophomore goalkeeper, Abigail Fearon. As once again, almost a turnover off of the building out from the back play as both teams are going to make some subs now. As Caroline Kennedy and Megan Pluchino are coming off for Paramus, and it is Natasha Pearl, actually Jenna O, that came off for the Bridgman. Is this ball bouncing around? Castro on it. Castro on the counter. See what Castro can do. Eventually runs out of space. Nice ball over the top. Who will get there first? Fearon running after it. Fearon first touch. It's still bouncing around. And a free kick. Looks like it will be called by the referee there. Not exactly sure. I think he was just calling the Fearon was going to get there. As we're about 18 minutes away from halftime. The 2 goals by Gianna McDermott. So far, the star of this first half. Ball taken down by Afican. Almost a good turnover there, forced by Forley, and now they do have the counter. Once again, Castro just couldn't get around a player, but it was a really nice job by Sojung Wan to force that turnover and then try to find Castro as this ball is upfield offsides against number 9, Rally Bop. Referee is now satisfied with where the ball placement is, so we're back underway. Ball turned over in midfield. Forley still fighting for it, though. As this ball is up, and it's another offside against Bop. So 2 offsides in quick succession. Almost identical parts of the field as well, far side. Just around the 30-yard marker on the football field. Of course, we use the yellow lines for this girls' soccer game, but always good to see on the field exactly where they are based on the football numbers. As once again, it is a nice job by Mullins for Paramus, almost given away, and now it is. This ball, every time Forley gets it, just kind of bounces around. Hard to settle possession against this really good Paramus side. Now this ball up to Seo. Avery Sayo, can she get around her defender? She's still fighting, but a really nice job. As, once again, Paramus on the ball. It was Pilar Guido with the great intervention, stopping Avery Sayo for maybe a one-on-one chance. Coming the other way, chance for Bop to maybe send this ball in, loses the defender, gets it into the box. The shot, and it goes wide. It was deflected for a corner, says the referee. Couldn't tell if that was meant as a shot or a cross, but either way, forces the corner kick. Paramus has already scored from one corner. See if they can replicate that, as now Danielle Mullins comes off for Paramus. This ball comes in, bounces around, still in the box, still dangerous, and finally finds Fearon, who just picks it up. That one sent out of bounds, though. So almost a full rotated squad now for the visitors as they're up 3-0, just about 15 minutes or under 15 minutes left in half number one. As here's a chance maybe for Fort Lee. On it with Castro. Actually, that was Haley Sayo on it. Just couldn't win it, though. This ball coming up field. And once again, nice job by this defense. As Castro with a nice touch there, trying to find Sayo. And Avery Sayo once again turned away by Guido. This is a dangerous free kick in the offensive side of the field. Olivia Kraut will take it. Going towards the corner. And they'll learn another throw in. Eventually cleared away, only to a Bridgman player, and the ball looped back and picked up by Alexis Bucola. Long boot upfield again by the Spartans goalkeeper. And it goes out for a Spartans throw-in. Another sub, this time it's Shannon Mullins coming out. Almost a whole new 11 for the visitors now with this 3-0 lead to hold on to. That's that one just out of reach for the Fort Lee player. Running at the defense now is Gianna Giucchini. And this ball eventually won by Fort Lee, but then low pressure won't work against Guido, who's done very well so far in defense. Nice ball upfield by Alyssa Puentes, but only finds Fearon. Fearon definitely has built into this game. Couple of early goals, but since then has made a couple of nice saves, especially that double save earlier. Ball bouncing around midfield. Here's Castro. Dribbling around. Tried to lay it off. Just didn't work. It's been something Fort Lee has struggled with, is that ball in midfield. As Giucchini on it. Loses that ball and will go out off of Giucchini again for a throw-in. Deep in defensive position, though. Once again, for Lee giving the ball away in midfield. But once again, they clean up defensively. As a really nice job by Avery Sayo. She's on the ball. What can she do? Looking for a teammate. She'll get it out towards Castro. Castro still fighting for this one against Giacchini. And Giacchini just holding this one in the corner. Really nice job. Another chance that looked very dangerous for Fort Lee. But once again, good job getting back by Paramus. As that's a really nice interception there by Jenna O at that far side. But Paramus with a nice chance across in and turned away. Long shot though, and that goes in. Another goal makes it 4-0. And that time it was number 15, Bella Amato, from just outside or just around the penalty box. So 10 minutes left in this first half, 4-0 for the visiting Paramus Spartans. Almost an entirely new 11 from their starting 11. Fort Lee has had some really good counterattack chances, but the defense has done really well for Paramus as they take it away in midfield off of Haley Sayo. And this ball with Ava Wine trying to get past a couple of players, lays it off. And still a chance, but really nice defense again by Fort Lee. Ball bouncing around, has to be cleared away before Fearon could get to it. Not taking any chances. And that ball goes out for a Paramus throw-in. Once again, thank you for joining us here from Sugarman Field. As that ball is going to be shot and a goal. 5-0 now. That one off of the foot of Ava Wine. And we're under 10 minutes left in the first half. This one has gotten out of control. But for Fort Lee, you got to keep your head held high and just keep trying. It's a very tough opponent that they drew today at home. There's a reason they already have an 8-0 victory earlier this season against Hackensack, Paramus does. As that's a nice ball. Can Sayo get after it? No, she cannot. It's picked up by Bucola. Once again, booting upfield. As we have 2 subs coming in for Fort Lee and 1 sub coming in for Paramus, as it looks like Dea Bauda and Livia Kraut will come out. And the other sub is Paramus subbing out Alyssa Puentes. As coming in, one of the players was latency actually on who that was. As this ball with Paramus, and it's cleared away by Sojung Won again. Ball bouncing around still. And Paramus gives it away in midfield. Castro and Sayo looking upfield for Avery Sayo. Who will get there first? A battle between Sayo and the other number 10 for Paramus today, Emily Giel. And Giel wins that one. as Paramus wins the ball back. Another counterattack chance. Ball into the box. Still a shot saved. And the full clearance now by Fort Lee. So a really good job there by Furon getting down and making that stop to keep this one 5-0. As this constant pressure by Paramus. Ball at midfield, bouncing around. Who will settle down? It will be Riley Bopp. And Paramus to settle it. Still a chance for Lee to get this ball back. As that ball will dribble out for a goal kick. Nice settle down there by Castro, but she gives it away. Here comes Paramus again. Ball towards the box and just past the outstretched foot of Ava Wine, who is looking for her second goal. She had maybe been able to settle that one down. Chance again maybe for Paramus if they can stay on this one. Defensive pressure being put on by the hosts. And this ball will find another counterattack chance. Really nice defense though. This ball upfield towards Avery Seo. And it will find her. Looking for Haley Seo. And just too far. Ball upfield. Just trying to run some more time off before halftime. Maybe get another chance or two before Lee turns this ball away. At least for now. This ball will come back towards Fearon, but it gets turned over. A long shot, and it's going to go behind for a goal kick. It's almost a chance off a defensive mistake. Can't capitalize on it though. Couple of Paramus players with some different jerseys. Looks like Ava Wine and Emily Gill, two of those. They're JV players for Paramus that they brought today, and they are getting some minutes with the varsity girls soccer team, especially Wine with a goal. And maybe another chance here for Paramus. Cross, Wine, shot, goal! And she has 2 goals today as well. Just talking about Ava Wine, and as I say that, she scores her second, so the JV player making a good impact in this first half off of the bench. Maybe showing head coach Justin DeFeo her finishing skills, as there are 3 minutes left in this half. And Ava Wine, a really nice job there, turning the ball over. This is the second time this year that Fort Lee has had a 6-0 deficit. They lost 6-0 against Pascack Hills in their second game this season. As that ball trying to go upfield by Gabby Crespo. Another one of the JV players who's in. And this ball will bounce around. Settled by Forley, but then turned over again. Darlene Rodriguez finds Crespo. And Crespo, nice return ball. Nice turnover there. Avery Seo on the ball, but she can't hold on to it. She does win it back, though. Here's a chance. Turned over, though, by Crespo as that was Castro trying to run at the defense. Couple players passing that ball around. It's 3 straight Paramus touches by JV players. Giel, Wine, and Crespo. Giel trying to defend that one away. Here is a chance, 2-on-1, but a really nice defensive play first by Giacchini. The two Seo players for Fort Lee trying to maybe link up on a chance right before halftime as we're just about a minute away in this 6-0 lead. Wonder what the two coaches and the referees will say at halftime about this game. As Darlene Rodriguez is on it, finds Ava Wine, who's sitting on a hat trick. Back to Rodriguez. And now it's back to Wine, who's onside. And that is a weak shot that will be picked up by Fearon. That ball cleared away and cannot find Stephanie Arrieta. But it does get given back to Juan. And a handball called there, so just about 30 seconds left in this half. Long ball looking for Haley Seo, but it was turned over off of that free kick. So now about 10 seconds left in this first half, and we'll see just what Paramus does. They'll just settle it down, maybe send one more long ball up to Wine. And that is the end of the first half. 6-0. Paramus with the lead with two players with 2 goals in the first half. Gianna McDermott and Ava Wine. So we will see just what these two teams will do at halftime. Thank you so much for tuning in for this first half. I'm Charlie Brooks. We'll go to a short little break now. And welcome back to this presentation of Fort Lee Bridgman Girls Varsity Soccer here in Fort Lee, New Jersey. I'm Charlie Brooks from the Dr. Allen W. Sugarman Sports Complex, and it's a 6-0 halftime lead for the Paramus Spartans over the Fort Lee Bridgman, as you're watching here on the Fort Lee Bridgman Athletics YouTube page. And it seems like we are going to play 20 minutes in this second half untimed. Referee will be keeping track of the clock. Wait and see how long it takes Fearon to realize that she has to walk all the way to the other net. She accidentally set back up and net on the wrong side. So she'll now make the trek across the field. For Paramus, this is now a really good chance, as was that end of the first half, to get some players in who don't usually get minutes. Looks like they're going to make a goalkeeper change at halftime as well. Number 99, Hamani Patel, will come in. They might bring some starters back out for this short second half. As the starters are back out for the Paramus Spartans, up 6-0 in this untimed second half. For about 20 minutes we'll play. So for Coach Cal Pagano and this Fort Lee team, it's a good chance just to get some more minutes under your belt. They play again on Tuesday, and then they play again on Thursday, so a busy week coming up. As a chance, and nice block there by Fort Lee's defenders, turning away an early chance. It will be Megan Mock onto it now. Cross into the box towards the far post. The header, and that goes wide. Almost. Really nice service in by Caroline Kennedy. And that header just off target. So already a dangerous chance early on in this second half. As that is McDermott, who's still sitting on that hat trick. Ball back. Mock takes it down. They give it away. Really nice defense there. And that's what the second half is all about for this Bridgman team, is playing some good defense and maybe getting some good chances to go up top and pull one back if they can. As that will be Livia Kraut, the sophomore, that will go over to take the throw in. Ball bouncing around, and it's going to be a Paramus throw in now. Long throw. And it will be taken down, but given away. Nice job by that Fort Lee defense. And it will go out for a Paramus throw in. Chance over the top for McDermott. McDermott crosses it in, and looked like a offside in the build-up. So a chance now for Lee to build up from the back. Their upcoming game is on the 21st at Dwight Morrow. They then have a game on the 23rd against Ridgefield Park. As here is Mock for Paramus. Ball into the box, and it will be taken down by Fearon. A nice kick, but it will be taken away in midfield by Mullins. Now Kennedy, who almost had an assist at the beginning of this shortened half. The upcoming games for this Paramus team, they're at Ridgewood, and then they're home against Paramus Catholic. So a couple of big teams that they will be playing coming up. And then those are on the 21st and the 23rd as well. Then they also play on the 24th at Lyndhurst. As Kennedy's back on it, cross blocked away. And it will be Irieta. Just boots that one upfield a little bit. So both of these teams have the upcoming Tuesday, Thursday schedule, but it's Tuesday, Thursday, Friday for the Spartans team. As a chance, and Fearon will get there before McDermott. Ball upfield taken down by Shuki. Here's McDermott, lays it off for Mullins. Mullins now to Kennedy. Kennedy with a chance. She chips, and it's off of the post for a goal kick. Elda Shuki, the freshman midfielder for Fort Lee, getting some minutes today. As once again, it's the Fort Lee Bridgemen in the black jerseys with the orange numbers, and the visiting Paramus Spartans in the white jerseys with black numbers. Is good job just taking that ball down temporarily. But once again, it's Kennedy and the Spartans offense until they give it away. So Stephanie Arrieta coming over. Nice throw in. Just couldn't find her teammate there. As it was the two number 10s battling it out, Lacey Barrich, as well as Danielle Mullins. Long throw. Arrieta turns it away temporarily. Still in the box. Almost a poor pass there. Still a chance, and finally the shot comes. But Leah DeStefano's shot goes for another save for Abigail Fearon, who's played pretty well in net. Has made at least 3 huge saves. So even though she's allowed 6, she has to take something out of this game positively. Especially against a really good opponent. As here is a chance. Turned away as that was Emily Giel. Actually, sorry, that's the other number 10. There are 2 number 10s playing today. Danielle Mullins. As she lays it off for Kennedy. Kennedy still on it. Crosses. Shot. And a nice save by Fearon, keeping that one out of the net. The shot by Mullins, but pushed over by Fearon. And it's a couple times today that Fearon has made nice saves, as it's going to be a wholesale change. 10 players coming on, 10 players coming off for Paramus. So they brought their starters back in for a little bit of this shortened second half, and now it's back to the bench/JV players to finish off the game. Again, we have no running clock on the scoreboard. It's just a clock according to the referees. As this corner kick comes in, Taken down by Rodriguez. Ball back in and over the head of everybody. Eventually settled down, and it will go out off of Isabella Fernandez, and the referees say a goal kick. As Fort Lee will do the same thing as Paramus and start making some substitutions. They made one during those wholesale changes for Paramus, and now they're going to make another in this half. Really, the star of this half has been Fearon, as that one was almost turned over. It will be now. Fernandez passing this to Bijot. And put behind for a corner kick. It will be the other number 10 heel that will come over to take this one. Her cross in. Header. Still a chance, but it goes behind for a goal kick. Looked like that was Kylie Bijot that had the chance. Just couldn't get it on to target. Ball will be taken down by Eldashuki. Here's a chance for Fernandez now for the Spartans, and it trickles wide and goes through a hole in the net. It still will be a goal kick, though. Side netting having a little hole there. Don't worry, for Lee fans, that does not mean it's a goal. As it will be So Jung Won standing over this goal kick. Ball booted upfield. And we will see who gets there first. It will be Gianna Giucchini. And the first touch now for the new goalkeeper, number 99, Hamani Patel. As that one went out of bounds before Sparta could keep it in. Ball bouncing around. Ball upfield now will be taken down by Avacan, and see who gets the throw, and it will be Fort Lee with Kraut. A nice throw in there, but then forced to just put that one out of play. This ball bouncing around, Kraut on it. Kraut has it almost taken away. Still trying to do something, and a foul will be called at that far sideline. Don't think there should be that much time left, but it's really up to the referees. As from what we heard, it would be a 20-minute second half period. As that ball is turned away. Counterattack chance for the Bridgemen, but it's turned over. Giucchini in the right place at the right time. And it's the Spartans that have the counter. Ball still bouncing around. Fernandez will take it. Fernandez crosses it. And it will be cleared away. Great job once again by Fort Lee's defense. At the far sideline with Crespo. A nice ball towards Wine. And it was a little too far. Nice crowd out here for a beautiful morning here. The dying days of summer Technically, fall starts on September 22nd, so we're only a couple days away from that. It's about a mid-70-degree day. Here's a chance, a shot, and a goal. Once again, it is Paramus finding the back of the net. This time, Bella Amato. And that makes it 7-0. With only probably a few minutes left in this game, Justin DeFea, the head coach for Paramus, has to be happy. His starters played very well. His backup players and some of his JV players as well have played out of their minds almost. And it's given them a chance to head into their next game with a lot of momentum. Second time this season that they've scored 7 goals. The other time they scored 8, so they maybe have a chance at that today as Eva Wine, sitting on that hat trick from earlier, gets denied there. But only finds Crespo. Crespo's ball in. Dangerous pressure there put on by Paramus. And here is that goal scorer, Amado, out to Fernandez. Fernandez's cross in, turned away. It will be a corner kick. So we'll see what Paramus can do here. Their starters early in this game scored a goal off of a corner, but they haven't challenged too much on the other corners as this ball comes in. Still a chance in the box, bouncing around, and finally cleared upfield. Crespo, that will be the Spartan there to clean it up as she goes up to Wine. Wine across the field to Afican. And they will not really go towards net. I think now they're just dribbling the ball around to kill some clock. As they do have a chance for a shot here. A long shot over the crossbar by number 9, Riley Bopp. Looking to find the scoreboard herself. Can't ask for a better Saturday in September than it has been today. A little unfortunate for the score line for Fort Lee, but they've definitely shown a lot of fight. They had a couple of really good chances in the first half off counterattacks, as that one was a nice job, just clearing that ball away by Kraut. And it was immediately turned over. So each team will have 2 days off and then have their next games on Tuesday, September 21st. Then have a day off and then their games on the 23rd. As this ball is upfield. Still looking for her goal. A shot and saved. Corner kick given off of the boot of Bopp. Nice save there by Abigail Fearon again. She's made a couple of really good saves in this shortened second half. She made 3 amazing saves in the first half as well. As this corner comes in, bouncing around, shot and saved again by Fearon off of the boot of Bopp. So 2 shots in quick succession for Bopp, but neither could make it 8-0. Has a turnover again in midfield. But Fort Lee will get back onto only temporarily. And Elizabeth Silver wins the throw in there. They will have Kraut taking it. This ball, a battle in midfield. Fort Lee temporarily had it, but not enough numbers up top. Now on it, Joelyn Rodriguez. This ball booted upfield. And Giacchini decides just to take it herself. As Ava Wine looking for that one. One of two players looking for a hat trick. One was a starter and Wine as well, but not going to get it right now. As here is Fernandez off of a really nice pass. Fernandez into the box, crosses it. And it's a little dangerous. A shot now. Actually, that was a cross. And once again, Fort Lee's defense comes up strong. The onslaught of pressure is still on, though. It's been that way this whole entire game as Fernandez gets on it. Ball taken down. A chance, a shot, and a goal makes it 8-0. That goal by Rally Bop. And that will be the final score as the referee blows his whistle. So a 8-0 victory for the Paramus Spartans on the road against Fort Lee. These two teams both back in action on Tuesday. As this was a fantastic performance from the visitors. And that will just about wrap us up for today's girls varsity soccer game. Make sure to watch Fort Lee girls soccer again on the 21st when they're playing Dwight Morrow. And then the 23rd, they will take on Ridgefield Park. Hopefully, we'll be getting back to winning ways in those two games. But for now, have a fantastic rest of your Saturday afternoon. I'm Charlie Brooks from the Dr. Allen W. Sugarman Sports Complex. Final score once again, Paramus 8, Fort Lee 0. And that will do it for today.